Hi, this is Scott Jordan from the Bullen Companies, and it is April 1st, 2020. April 1st. What happened to winter? Well, it's gone at this point. We're hopefully heading into a nice spring and summer. So this is our COVID-19 weekly video update. Wanted to kind of bring you up to speed as to where we are with production, orders, and all that. And we got a lot of great responses from my previous videos, so we're going to continue to do this for the foreseeable future. So first off, I want to thank our Bullen employees for all the hard work that they've done in the last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We've been working 12-hour days, 6 days a week, and trying to get as much production done as possible of the key disinfectants that everybody wants. We have enormous amounts of order in-house, and we have shipped enormous amounts of orders as well. So again, thank you very much for all those employees that have been working very, very hard, and for you, the customers, and your patience in us filling those orders. So let me bring you up to speed on supply chain issues like that. We are still having trouble getting bottles, caps, boxes, but in particular, quat. So quat is what goes into the disinfectant products. We are on allocation from some of our suppliers, and as you know, or if you don't know, we last week put in place a allocation for our commercial customers as well. So if you need more information on that, you can get that information from your salesperson. We are accepting larger orders, but they are pushed back production-wise. But again, you can talk to your salesperson about the particulars on that. So we are accepting orders as every day. We're getting hundreds of orders in, so bear with us, but we're working through the supply chain issues in general. We did have some good news, I think, for the household market, and that we are featured on ABC News' Action News channel, which is our regional version of the ABC Nightly News. We were featured on that last Thursday because they wanted to do a kind of a good news piece about the fact that there's businesses that are still in business and employing all of their employees on a regular basis, and Bullen is one of those companies because of the disinfectant business and all the other business that we do. So they came out, did a nice segment, and then we offered that the end user market could also buy our products on our e-commerce site, limit to no more than 2 gallons. We sold over 600 orders in 3 days. So we're very pleased about the fact that we were not only able to get our word out about how well Bullen's doing from a production standpoint, but also to supply 600 households with disinfectant products that they really, really need. As you know, it's difficult to get disinfectant products. You go to a supermarket, it's kind of like toilet paper and chicken. It's all gone. In closing, I want to talk about some of the positive news. I think we're all learning proper hygiene, and that includes not just washing your hands. We all know now that you have to wash your hands every time. There's a particular need where you've contacted other people, doorknobs, whatever. But most of us didn't even, well, if we did wash our hands, we probably didn't do it right. So we now all know how the proper time is necessary for washing your hands. You know that, right? And then the other thing that we're learning about, I mean, we knew it here because we teach it, but dwell time. People had no conception that there's a dwell time requirement when you use a EPA registered disinfectant. So now people know that when you put the product down, spray it down, mop it down, it has to remain wet for a specific period of time depending upon the product, and that's called dwell time. Our product Spray and Go, which is one of the more popular items that we have as far as disinfectants, only has a 5-minute dwell time. Most products are 10-minute. That's a big difference, and the fact that people don't know about dwell time means that they're just putting it down, letting it sit for a very short period of time, then wiping it up. So proper dwell time is critical, and people are learning that now. Hopefully they're learning it. We did put together a pathogen control manual that kind of covers all the basics of how you use disinfectants with a sprayer, with a mop, or different systems in general, and then we also cover the dwell time. There'll be a link at the end of this video where you can go and download that. So I want to say thank you very much for everybody who's been so patient in waiting for their orders. Thank you all for the Bullen employees that are working hard to get the products out. And let's hope maybe by next week the curve will have reached its peak and start coming down. So thank you very much and stay safe.